Hi guys, how are you? Hopefully everybody's doing great. I'm slightly under the weather, so apologies if my voice cracks or cuts out or just sounds terrible in general. Nothing I can do about it. But today, thank you for joining me for our first community discussion. I don't know, this is just an idea I had. I was curious about something, so I posted a poll and then I liked your guys' responses, so I thought I would talk about it. If you hate it, let me know in the comments. But I asked you guys the other day, well, oh geez, apparently this was 9 days ago. Time is really flying when you're busy, okay? But I asked you guys because they had that champ training tourney during the anniversary stuff, which I guess is still going. The anniversary stuff, not the champ training tourney. But they had an arbiter skin at the top that you could get, which I didn't even realize was actually like a skin from a couple of years ago, and so they're bringing it back, and now you could get it in the tourney. So I asked you guys, curious if you guys care about skins in raids, such as the Arbiter skin in the current champ trading tourney. Feel free to elaborate with your thoughts. This is about 67% would be like 2/3. So basically, 2/3 of you said nope, don't care. Other 1/3 of you said yeah, I like to get them. And then some people did elaborate with their thoughts. It's a lot of resources for a vast majority of the player base for a skin that even if you equip the icon of the hero does not change. That's a good point because we do spend a lot of time, like looking at icons of heroes, whether in our collection or flipping through arena or, your Hydra Clash opponent or whatever. And they said it removes the flex perspective, like, hey guys, look at that arena defense with 4 fire nut skins. I forgot there was a nut skin, but yeah, that's a good point. There's really not a lot of customization to it. I would care if there were a lot more of them and if they didn't make them that expensive. They are pretty expensive. I think it kind of depends. I've seen some that aren't so expensive and then others are really expensive. It all just seems a little inconsistent and weird. I like Cold Heart and Soul skins a lot. Arbiter skin you can get in the clan shop is by far the best. Little expensive. I like to have a skin that not many other players that have, kind of like personalizing your account, fair point. This comment I definitely relate to. They are non-existent and trickled out at a glacial pace. Impossible to have any hype. Makes them a novelty not worth the effort. I think glacial is definitely the best possible way to describe the skins in this game. It's just like so random. Like I thought the Arbiter one was at least new, but apparently it wasn't. It was just like a skin that they released years ago and then now they're like, hey, you can get this in this tournament. But yeah, Glacial Pace for sure. I mean, who even has one? There has to be like 5 champs in the game who even has one. Like I know they randomly did a Stag Knight one where I don't even know where to look at skins. Yeah, like I don't know, like last year or something, they were just randomly like, we made a Stag Knight skin, and then it was the reward in the spider tourney. And yeah, I mean, I think Arbiter has like 2 or 3. She's got several. This is the one that they did in that tournament. Madame Saris has a few, I think. I feel like it has to be like sub 5 champs. I think they did one for the Ronda event. Sub 10 champs for sure. It's just so random. And the weird thing is, like, the monetization in this game is, I don't even know where to go to the shop because I don't buy things. But, ooh, mystery shard, yes. Okay, so, like, as you can see, and these aren't even, I'm not the target audience. These are the offers that they show the people who don't buy anything. But the people who do buy things see just outrageously priced stuff here, which is why it kind of surprises me that they haven't really gone hard on the skins, because if you think about most games, that's what they're monetizing is the cosmetics. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing that they haven't cashed in on it, but it just seems very weird to me that there's not like imagine like Taurus and Marichka. Like I'm surprised there's not like a pack of skins for these characters, and they're in like traditional Ukrainian wear or whatever, and then it's like this double pack of skins and it's like $100 or something, because I feel like their audience, not me, once again, not the target audience, like I feel like their high spenders would pay for stuff like that. I don't know. So to me, it actually seems kind of weird that they're not going hard on the skins. So yeah, definitely like Glacial Pace, completely random. The characters are like so random. I mean, obviously Arbiter, that's not random at all, but like, I mean, I guess Stagnite's not really epic at all. I mean, not really random at all. Madame, I don't know. I think they were like Halloween skins or something. But yeah, definitely random, and they come out like so far and few that you kind of forget, like, oh, this game has skins. And then the other thing is like, this game, like 95% of the time that I play this game, I'm not looking at my screen. Like I'm playing something else, and maybe every now and then I'll pop in, like take an arena freebie or something, so it's like 99% of the time I'm playing, like I'm not looking at this game. Don't care what my character looks about at all. Like I think, isn't there a skin in here? Have never bought a single fragment of that. Don't care. And then like some other people said, it's a lot of resources. Yeah, I think the Arbiter skin, it was top of the champ training tourney rewards, and I think it was like 12,000 points, which is a lot. Like I am not going up there unless I'm getting, Lego books or, something more tempting than a skin that doesn't do anything. But again, like if people want to get it and go for it, that's great that it's there. It's just, it's easily ignorable for me because I'll just stop at whatever the actual resources reward was and then call it a day, and I'm not going up to the skin. But yeah, non-existent and trickled out at a Glacial Pace, definitely very, very fair comment. I like to get them for free, of course. I mean, absolutely, I'll take them for free. I've used the one from the clan shop for Arbiter for a while. Also have one for Stagnite. Yep, yeah, that's what we were looking at, the Stagnite one. Skins could be an interesting part of the game if Plarium didn't always ruin good ideas. I mean, kind of, like, there are lots of cool skin ideas. It just seems to be an area that they're not really addressing at all. Like, when I played, this information is not current, by the way. I haven't played this game in several years. But when I played like Dota 2, like when they released Monkey King, which by the way is Sun Wukong and is also an extremely obnoxious character in that game as well. And when he came out, it was horrible. But when they released him, it was like massive hype. And when they release a new character, like the first thing they do is release like an Arcana, which is like a $40 skin for them, and it's like a big deal. But yeah, in this game, not so much. So yeah, it just seems weird to me, especially with like the OP champs, like the iconic champs. It surprises me that they don't like push for it with their monetization, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining because again, monetization is already pretty intense to say the least. But it is just kind of a weird angle they've taken with it, I guess. Okay, so we looked at that one. We looked at that one too. Skins are pointless. They're just a novelty for 5 minutes and then who cares? Yeah. And then a lot of stuff about worshipping Arbiter. As long as we can get them via gameplay and not wallet play, I like this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the nice thing, right? It's like, it's there if you want, but if somebody just wants to completely ignore it, it's also there. But yeah, like I said, I sort of saw that tournament. I saw it up there for 12,000 hard-earned points. I apologize also. The tournament has long ended, but I'm pretty sure it was 12,000 points. It was at the very top. And so I was just curious if you guys were going for these things or what your thoughts were on it at all. But yeah, Glacial Pace. I should... Where is that one? Yep. Gonna have to give that one the heart. That's very true. But again, if you guys missed the poll and you didn't get to chime in your thoughts, let me know what you think. It was just, I was just curious about it and I wanted to kind of discuss a little bit, see what everybody thought, add my own thoughts, and maybe if some more fun topics come up in the future, I'll ask you guys what you think about those. But thank you for watching, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weeks and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.